Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now, we all love a good incentive for good behavior, but should there be limits to them, right? So it's been reported that an Ohio law was proposed with an intent of paying students as young as 5 years old to show up to class. The purpose of this law would be to prevent absence. You know, kids, pronounce that word, Gary. Absenteeism.
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 There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Absentee. I never used that word before.
Nope.
We so real over here, we get to a damn word. Just can't pronounce. Just can't.
Teamwork.
Not a word. I had to break that thing down in syllables.
Yeah. Not a word we need.
Absenteeism.
That word was absent from your vocabulary.
That's 5 syllables, I think.
Yes, sir.
Absenteeism.
That's 5.
Yeah, that's 5 syllables. You don't never get 5 syllables.
We know how to break it down in syllables, though. We can't pronounce it, but at least we know how to break it down.
But we got it. That's what my granddaddy taught me, break that word down. All right. Under a pilot program, the state would make biweekly $25 cash transfers to select kindergarten and 9th grade students just for showing up to class 9 out of 10 days in a 2-week span. Wow.
Now, students who kept up a 90% attendance rate for the year will get $150 at the end of each quarter and $700 at the end of each year. Excuse me. Truancy has been a trend in schools since before the COVID-19 pandemic. So sponsors of the proposal believe cash incentives would appropriate to combat the issue. According to Rep. Danny Isaacson? Is that,
Yeah.
Huh?
That's it.
Isaacson? Oh, okay. In Cincinnati, a Democrat, we went from 15% pre-pandemic to over 31% in this most recent school year. That's almost a third of our 9th graders that spend their first year of high school missing more than 10% of their school days. This is the number one issue we are facing in education.
Wow. Well, you know, other political representatives admit that other motivational techniques such as pizza days and additional recess time have fallen short. Reportedly, there has been $1.5 million set aside for the pilot program, targeting at least one rural district and one urban district in the 2024 and 2025 fiscal years. Now, the program would also offer students $250 for graduating from select schools and up to $750 for graduates with high GPAs.
So we want to know if this too extreme. Should students be rewarded financially for attending school? And are there other alternatives to combat them not being in school? Listen, not showing up for school. Now, I just want to say, damn it to hell. When we was in school, I used to get perfect attendance, and I had to go to school. I didn't get it. It was like, you get your ass up and go to school. I don't care. Your stomach will feel better if once you go in there, eat some grits. That'll make you here. Take something for your stomach or your headache or whatever. You'll be all right because you just had to go. It wasn't no taking days out of school. That wasn't an option. I was get that damn perfect attendance certificate every damn year. Me and the rest of them damn students in the special ed, because they never missed school.
Now they had perfect attendance.
You should have saw all us walking across this stage. I was grouped up. They thought I was in the class with them. They said, they were lining up they were lining them up on stage or whatever.
Yes, sir.
And then it was like and Rickey Smiley, and I'll go across there and get my damn certificate, and then the rest of them, man, please.
Didn't y'all used to go to lunch at like 9:45?
I didn't go to lunch at no damn 9:45. School started at 8:30. They went to lunch at 9:45. You ain't gonna put me in the class with them. I took learning disability math.
Right.
Okay. Don't put me in the whole class.
With them fat
I didn't have no
pencils.
damn lunch at 9:45 and then get picked up at 12. One of them girl out there, her mom was out there blowing at 12 o'clock. We didn't hit the class because they were all getting out early. Y'all think I'm making this up, Maria? I'm not making this up.
I know you're not making it up.
They had them big old fat pencils.
Yeah, they had them damn. Now, one time I had to stay in the class because I couldn't afford to go to the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. So they had to put me in a class with them. And they had them damn crayons that was flat. They wouldn't roll off the desk.
Big flat crayons.
The square-shaped ones.
I remember those. You only come with 8 colors.
6 colors.
Yeah.
It wasn't 6, it was 8 colors.
8
and
of
then
them, dog.
and you had to get the other pack, and then you got the Crayola Caddy. That's the one with the paintbrushes.
Yeah.
That was expensive. You couldn't afford that. And the markers. Anyway, how do y'all just...
Well, these kids nowadays, Rick, man, they go to school, but then they skip. They just go hang out all day long.
But we talking
That's
about
crazy.
elementary and lower level. You talking about high school age. I'm talking about the lower
But how they
grade.
get a choice not to go to school?
Exactly. That's the part that I'm missing.
When
Y'all
they
remember
get there,
that-
they leave.
The
Brad,
high
y'all remember
school
that
kids. We talking about the
episode,
younger kids.
The younger kids. I'm talking
That
about the
episode,
younger
my
kids.
nephew Craig lied, like he got, then he skipped school, and then he
Yeah.
went to school when school was out and got on the bus and came home, and they had already called me and told me.
Yeah, yeah.
And boy, I was high. We were shooting a reality show, and them cameras was in them bushes. I was standing in that front door. Wait, boy, it went down. Just don't play that. We didn't skip school back then unless they
Well,
had
nowadays, Ricky, they'll call social workers. If your child has too many unexcused absences, I know in my school district, they will call a social worker. 5 days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, unexcused absences. But my thing is, you paying the kids to go to school, but that don't mean they're going to get good grades. They can show
Right.
up, but, like, give them incentive for good grades.
Yeah.
I just think that these kids just too smart. They get to do what they want to do. It ain't no boundaries. It ain't no more boundaries. They do what they want to do. If they don't want to go to school, they don't go. If it pay me to go to school, pay me $100,000 a year to work a part-time job, they just spoiled right. They get what they want. Let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky. Good morning.
Them teachers need to get paid first, man. Them teachers been on time and every day at school for a long time. And you want to pay students? No.
I'm Amanda. I'm calling from Gainesville. And no, I don't think they need to receive cash. I think it should go into a trust fund or tuition, so when they graduate, they'll have it.
Good morning. I'm from Fort Pierce, Florida, and no, I don't think kids should get cash for being in school. You're supposed to be in school. You're supposed to be wanting to learn.
Yes, my name is Lynn Courtney, and I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky, and I think it's a good idea that they receive cash incentives or something. My daughter had 12 years perfect attendance, and she didn't receive anything.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. We did years ago when I was in school, but the incentive was given out through stocks and bonds, and we received it at the end of the school year. So it's not like you giving them cash. I would give it to them as stocks and bonds. So when you graduate from school, high school, you'll have some money. But handing it to them every year, no.
Good morning. This is Goldie calling from Baltimore, Maryland. And yes, but there's a stipulation. Just like you go to work and you do your job, you get a paycheck. I think it's incentive for children because what you're instilling a child, as a child, they grow with it. So, and it's been said that train a child in the way they should go. So if you train them young to, make it to school and do their work at school, then yeah, I think they should be rewarded.
Gary, you had 6 brothers. Didn't all y'all have perfect attendance?
We sure damn did, because my mama made us go to school, honey. And
Yeah,
no
your
such thing,
daddy
honey.
worked at a funeral home, so y'all would get dropped off in a hearse.
Yep, honey. And well, when my little brothers was born, they was brought home in a hearse, but we sure did, honey.
Oh.
Yeah, when my last 2 brothers, Douglas and Mitch, were born, my dad brought them home in a hearse.
Gary, so when your dad drove the hearse to school, y'all would get out that little. Back then they had the side door.
Yeah, but no, we had the front. We got the front, honey. We sat in the front.
Was there ever a casket or a dead body in the back when y'all?
No, not when he took us to school, but he used to bring them home, though. But not when he took them to school.
But he picked
Not when
y'all
he
up
took
from
us
school
to
as a dead body back there.
No, it was no dead body, honey. It was in a damn.
So they brought the baby home from the hospital in the hearse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got brought home from the hospital in a hearse.
Yeah. I mean, hell, that's no big deal.
Huh?
It's no big deal. I mean, he would come on his lunch break if my mom had one of my brothers, honey, and bring her home with Douglas or Mitchell in the hearse.
He wasn't there when the
So
baby
your
was
dad
born.
your dad ever picked y'all up from school and then there's a line of cars behind y'all? But y'all
No, damn it, Ricky, was no damn procession.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.